Hey art enthusiasts, are you ready to dive into the world of focal points in art? Whether you're painting, drawing, or designing, nailing that focal point can make your work pop. But don't worry, I've got just the thing to help you line up your ideas quite literally. Today, we're going to explore 9 different types of focal points using these little green ducks as our muse. You see, just like these ducks, your artwork needs direction. Without a focal point, your viewer's eye might just wander off aimlessly. But with the right focal point, bam, you've got their attention. So let's get our ducks in a row and break down how you can use focal points to make your art unforgettable. First up, contrast in value. Notice how one of these ducks is standing out just by being lighter or darker. That's exactly what you can do in your art. By making your focal point lighter or darker than its surroundings, you naturally draw attention to it. It's simple, but super effective. Next, we've got contrast in color. Look at this one duck that decided to go bold and different. By changing up the color, you instantly create a focal point. This trick is perfect for making your viewers know exactly where to look. Now let's talk about contrast in texture. Imagine these ducks had different textures. Maybe one's rough and the others are smooth. That's the kind of contrast that can really make a focal point pop, especially if you're mixing media or experimenting with different materials. How about contrast in saturation? Check out this duck that's just bursting with brightness compared to the others. Saturation is your best friend when you want to create a vivid, eye-catching focal point. It's like giving your artwork a splash of high-energy caffeine. Contrast in edges is another sneaky way to grab attention. If all your ducks are soft and one is sharp, guess which one's going to steal the show? Use sharp edges to highlight your focal point and guide the viewer's gaze. Contrast in scale. Ever notice how a bigger duck or a smaller one catches your eye more? In art, playing with scale is a great way to create a powerful focal point. Whether it's a gigantic mountain or a tiny bird, size matters. Anomalies in a pattern can be super fun. Here's a row of perfectly aligned ducks, except for that one rebel. This anomaly is what catches your eye first. In your artwork, breaking a pattern with an unexpected element can make your focal point stand out like a rock star. Now let's get into tangents. This duck here is creating a tangent by overlapping or aligning the edge of another. In art, tangents create visual tension and make your focal point even more dynamic. It's like a little visual puzzle that draws people in. And finally, gaps in a pattern. Look at this little gap between the ducks. Your eye naturally is drawn to the empty space. Use gaps in a composition to direct the viewer's attention and create a unique focal point. And there you have it, 9 ways to create a focal point that will make your art stand out. So next time you're working on a piece, remember to get your ducks in a row and choose the focal point that will make your art quack with excitement. Happy painting! See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and tricks. Bye for now.